I fully agree. As a sub player myself, I fully enjoy this map and have turned out to be one of my most successful maps to play.
Yeah, just this map is so fun, honestly. I think the rotations are very interesting. We're going to go off the break here with Stigmathy. It's going to be Seattle Sloths in the hardpoint with the First Bloods. It's back and forth off the break. Seattle Sloths do have that control, and Cleveland Misfires are looking to get some kills and break out through this hill.
So far, it's been a little bit one-sided on the hill so far, but only in 20 seconds into it, though. We are having Cleveland try to push in there, but it has not turned out to be in their favor so far.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths are starting off on that preferred side. It's hard to break through those windows and that door at times when you're spawning on the other side of that hill. So Seattle going to want to be getting a lot of time off this first P1, and they are doing so. But you're going to want to see Cleveland rotating early. JT coming in behind him, getting a kill, but it looks like Seattle's going to be having that time, and Cleveland is on the rotation, though.
Now we have a SBG Doc over here trying to hold down the mid-map just to be able to get the rotations through there, but unfortunately he just gets ran over by 3 of them at one time. And JT coming down and picking up an easy kill on there. Is he going to pop into the hill or wait for his teammates? And he is waiting for reinforcements before he jumps in here. Good call on his part. And they are taking some points on the board now. Glad to see that pop off.
Yeah, Cleveland Misfires are getting some points, and they're getting some kills while they're at it. Stigmathy jumps straight through that window, though. That's 3 kills on the side of Seattle Sloths. There's only one more person in this time. It is SBG Doc looking to get some kills, maybe try to cut him off, but JD gets the piece, and they have control. So Seattle Sloths get the break, but Cleveland are right up on it. They are about to try to break in this hard point again.
Oh, we're loving to see the plays out of Seattle Sloth right now. They're coming in all cylinders, full blast on it, and I am thoroughly enjoying that. But JT is going on that immediate rotation on it. I'm loving that kind of play on there. And our number 3 player, SBG Doc, is also falling up behind him and checking the corners on to make sure they are good for this hill. This hill can be a very good money hill. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've hold this thing for a 60 on it with my team.
Yeah, Cleveland Misfires getting a lot of kills. They have the good spawns, and there's another 2-piece for more power. He's on a 6 right now. He definitely got one of those streaks. There's a 7th going insane. It's more power. Cleveland Misfires have the time, and they could change the lead right here, Sean. It was a great rotation, and even though they didn't get that time on P1 and P2 that they wanted, they're getting it right now.
They've definitely turned up since the last 2 hills on that. More power is, oof, he's powering up.
Psychotic Pig looking to break this hill, and JT and Co are just getting all the kills on the board, and Codcaster is flipped, by the way, everybody. Sorry, teams are wrong right now, so we got more power in JT in the Seattle Sloth side, and Psychotic Pig and Stigmathy are on the Cleveland Misfire side, so that's a tough one, but it's gonna be okay. As of now, Seattle Sloths 77 to 57 on this train hard point, and JD's the only one here holding it. He's getting surrounded right now by Seattle Sloths, and he gets taken down.
Unfortunately, this hill is so wide open. I feel so bad for Jay on that one, not being having his teammate support there, but they're about to regain on it right here. They're pushing slowly into the hill, which is a very good idea for this one. We'll see what they're going to be able to do on it. Everyone is so spread out around the ramp right here. And here comes the coal firepower.
Yeah. Seattle Sloths doing a great job of getting so many kills right now. I mean, JT starting at 13 and 5, more power at 15 and 6 right now. I mean, more power soaking as well. The Seattle Sloths team is just popping off on all cylinders right now. Had a tough start to the map, but ever since then, they've broken out, just getting points all across the board. Seattle Sloths winning right now, 102 to 67 going into this P5.
Right now we're watching JT going straight back to P1, straight through it to see if he can collect some time on the hill, try to get some kills on it. And he does sneak up and get one. Unfortunately, gets picked off on the hill as well. But we are seeing Seattle Sloths making a great comeback on this so far. As SBG Dog just gets gambited. That wasn't the game, it was actual nade.
Yeah, right now, Seattle Sloths are just doing such a great job of slaying out. JD does have something to say about it, though. On the second rotation of hills, if Cleveland can, get a lot of kills and really just find their groove as a team, I really think they can come back in this game. But right now, Seattle Sloths are just popping off. JT on another 6 spree right there. He did end up getting some streaks, but right now, it's SBG Doc and Co. still in the time.
I believe Seattle Sloths has 2 streaks apiece from 2 of their players right now. Maybe Power has one, and also SBG Doc also has some, I believe.
Yeah, on the side of Seattle, they do have 3 streaks, 2 of them a strafe and 1 bombing runs. Yeah, so Seattle does have a lot of utility right now to use. They're going to have to use that wisely if they're going to want to close out this game, because they are at a 70-point advantage right now. But this second set of hills, everything could change here if Cleveland can just string this together.
Oh, it's definitely a turnaround game. I have definitely witnessed some turnarounds on this, so they are definitely not out completely. Seattle Sloths do have a little bit of advantage on them, though, as Fluids tries to push in there with his teammates, but unfortunately, the streaks are coming in now.
JD gets the kill. They're getting the time. Cleveland is looking to come back into this. It all starts right here. SBG Doc, though, with the automaton shot, just tears him off the heady. There's one more in time. It is Stigmathy. He gets one. Gets traded out, but Stigmathy with the trade. Big 2-piece out of the kid, and now they're going to get that rotation, too. They have the rotation, so Seattle's going to have to break through this. This is looking good for Cleveland if they want to come back into this right now.
Oh, it's looking very strong from Cleveland on here. But I do believe Seattle Sloths have an answer to this one, as they're trying to funnel back into the hill. But we have Power still sitting in the hill, collecting up all the time he possibly can on it, as his teammates are coming back to reinforce him there. As Cleveland Misfires are trying to push in through the back there. They've got one, but it couldn't keep up.
The slang out of Seattle right now is just, it's just so great. I mean, 17-9 out of SBG and Hoopthritis, 24-11 out of JT. These guys are just slaying across the board right now. Cleveland, if they can just get their guns ablazing for just a minute, they can easily come back in this game. They're on time right now, but it's going to be through the rotations and the teamwork if they want to bring back into this game. I mean, they're not too far behind. It's just a hill and a half, and that can happen in a blink of an eye, Shonda. But right now, JT and co are just piecing.
Fully agreed. They can come back to this in a good 2.5 hills on this and take the lead from them successfully. But it's Seattle Sloths are just putting in that heat right now. They're just slaying out of their minds on there. Probably because they are the Seattle Sloths.
Cleveland, though, are in this time of that money hill we were talking about before, but there's a quick 4 down. Do the spawns flip? Player 6 and player 8 are out. They get that deep train spawn, and Seattle gets the break that they were looking for. Hoopthritis and co just piece them away, and they're on this good time right now. There's still 30 seconds left on this hill. They can really put it away on this hard point, and JT is just a piece machine right now. 28-12 with that MP40 on this AR heavy map, might I add. Like we said before, the MP40 just looking so good so far, and JT is using it to complete success. There's another 5 streak for JT. I mean, that guy is just absolutely frying for the team. But Fluids with a big 2-piece, trying to get some of that scrap time. But going on to new, it's player 4, Hoopthritis, on the rotation, and he's here, and he should be, locking down this hill until his teammates can get here.
Man, this game is amazing. JT out here, 31-13 with 30 seconds on the hill. This man is going completely off. He had a great game on it. And that concludes it. Seattle Sloths with 250 with the Cleveland Misfires to 114.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths with an amazing start to the season. We had more Power and JT. I think those are the highlight players out of those. Cleveland Misfires on the first offense. And, hopefully it's actually going to be Seattle Sloths on the first offense. Let's see what they do off the break. It looks like they're going to be going toward that A bomb. They're going to be heavily favoring that. But Sigmathy looking to maybe make a pinch through it. It looks like Cleveland is set up good for this A bomb site, but it's going to be interesting to see these gunfights play out.
And first blood goes to Seattle Sloth with Power, picking up that huge 2-piece, but unfortunately gets taken out. But I do believe JT has his trades on it. Those two playing well together as a duo, it looks like. And are we going to have a bomb plan on A off rip? I believe we are. In a 2v1, Sigmathy by himself. Let's see what he can be able to turn out in this one. I have found that clutching up rounds on Vanguard is not as hard as it used to be in other CODs. But we'll see how it turns out for him.
Yeah, Stigmathy thing to play through this back area. He could run into JT here. He's close to him. He's got the Deddy. Let's see if he opts to pop it. JT right around that left corner. Hoopthritis, just holding out the front, and He gets taken down. A nice 2v1 situation out of Seattle to really shut that push down. And another thing to be said, Shonda, is this is the first match that we haven't seen the bomb glitch being used. I mean, the bomb glitch got patched today, so this is going to be the first match of, fully, good gameplay search and destroy that we're going to see here, Sean.
Oh, fully committed. Got to play your brain to full capacity without using a little bit of advantage on that. Very good to see. Unfortunately, I did not understand how you use that bomb glitch until recently was told. But it's great to see that it's not in the game anymore.
Yeah, we love to see that. Cleveland going to be pushing toward that A site, just like Seattle. We did say that A site would be being favored on this map because, B-bomb all the way over there. But it is a 3v2 here on the A site. So if Cleveland can just win these gunfights, they can really get the bomb down quickly and maybe, hold it together. But more power with a nice first blood gets traded out by Stigmathy. So they should be able to maybe try to get that bomb down. But SBG Doc with a big kill onto Psychotic Pig to shut it down, and it's a 3v1 now for Fluids. He does have the bomb, and he needs to make a play now if he wants to win this round.
Fluids up on the top ropes right now. We'll see what he's able to pull off here in this 3v1. He has to find JT and SBG first off, because those two guys are the ones they want to get rid of on the map. As he runs straight into JT, but unfortunately is not able to finish it off. And that goes to 2-0 for Seattle Sloths.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths are keeping the momentum going into this Red Star Search and Destroy. But, with the Cleveland Misfires back on defense, this is their round to win. I mean, going down 3-0 in a Search and Destroy is not something you want to do. So Cleveland is going to have to pull out all the straps and make sure that bomb does not get put down because they need to win this round. And JT keeping his momentum going from game one. He's already at 3-0 on the Red Star. That MP40 just so powerful for him. But it is Hoopthritis, and co trying to push forward back to that A site like we were talking about. But they look to have a play built up, ready to go.
Man, I believe JT has become one with MP40 in my eyes. The man just is flying and frying with it. Unstoppable around the map as JT picks up a big kill in the back alley there. Love to see it. And his boy Power on top above him. The support is nice on it, and they're back into a 3v1 on the board again. Is Jake going to be able to do anything on this one?
JD in the 1v3 gets caught out by JT, and he was getting crossed up with the fire right there. So they go down 3-0. They need a full, regain of the game in order to bring this game back. It was more Power getting the final kill onto JD right there. But back on the offensive end, it's going to be JD and co, the Cleveland Misfires. This is where I would like to see a B push out of them. I'm not sure if they'll go that way, but they need to switch something up because More Power and JT are just piecing right now, 5-2 and 4-0 collectively. But they look to have two set up, and look, they are going toward that B side, it looks like. And because I knew they needed to switch something up, but there's two Seattle Sloths players in the B site ready to shut them down.
Oh, I love how you called it immediately. And look at there. JT is in there with his boy, SBG Doc. Are they going to be able to stop this push? Do they hear them coming in through there as we're watching Fluids pushing there with the whole team? This could be a successful B push here if they get the trades going off. But JT picks up a huge two-piece, man. Holy cow. As his boy SBG Doc does get taken out. But they did successfully stop the push 2B as Seattle Sloths takes another round from them.
Yeah, they made the read on the B push, and JT does pick up the glide bomb and his secondary streak right there. So they have a lot of utility going into this round 5. I mean, Seattle Sloths have not missed a beat in the second map. They've just been playing so great, playing their team chows together. I mean, just the way they were holding that B site right there was just... JT was set up for that two-piece so perfectly that, this team just looks well-oiled, and they look great right now. Up 4-0. I expect them to keep going forward, and it looks like they're going to be this time as well.
Oh, we love to see that. Switching it up on there. Is Seattle Sloths successfully going to be able to get this? I believe they are. They are a team to look out for today on this Bronze Premade team. I think they are the ones to look out for on the Bronze. What do you think?
They're looking fantastic right now, but, they got to close out this map too in order to really cement my eyes. I really think they will, though. Hoopthritis looking for Stigmathy in the back. He gets him. He puts the bomb down, and it leaves Psychotic Pig in a 1v3 against JT and Co. I mean, this B-bomb site's going to be so hard to break with just one man.
Oh yeah, looking at this is just, man. When he comes in this, it's going to be a shooting range on him. They're so close together on it. Does he get the information that he's behind him? Unfortunately, does not.
Seattle Sloths keep the ball rolling up 5-0 now in this Red Star Search and Destroy. I mean, this team just looks, practiced on this map. It looks like they're playing together and they know exactly what they want to do at all times. I mean, just right now, they're looking so fantastic. Just as a unit right now, JT and More Power still leading the way 7-3 and 6-0 collectively. JT might have a perfect Search and Destroy game. He uses that glide last round, but he still has a secondary streak to really close this game out real quick.
Man, 100% they have the passion on this. They have definitely been team screaming this map, getting ready for all of this. But as we say that, Jay does pick up a kill on Misfire. I'm sorry, on Power. Huge kill on that, though. Taking out one of their leading men is great to see. But Hoops. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to call him Hoops. The man goes in there, get the good Gambit bomb on there. I'm a one not with the Gambit bomb. I do not appreciate those things.
The Gambit bombs may be potentially OP at this point in time, but Hoop gets another 2 kills right there. He puts himself on the 5 spree. Can he get the ace? There's one more Cleveland player in this area. It's JD, and he says, I think I don't want anything to do with this. I might just leave.
Man's trying to dip out on it, but he picks up JT, but JT does find him. JT has a perfect game. 7-0, if I am correct, for the 6-0 series for Seattle Sloths. Wow. This man comes straight from blaring in hardpoint to having a perfect 7-0 game on an S&D. There's not that many long-range angles that you have to hold down on this map. But you could. It is very possible to run 3 subs and 1 AR on this map, but we have found the most success with 4 subs, and it's amazing. But we are starting out here in the perspective of JT, the man, the myth, the legend, as they start off with a great 2-piece on it. But unfortunately, Doc gets taken on the outer lanes.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths is in the hill right now. They are getting that early time. Psychotic Pig looking to switch it up. JT he's getting that hill time though. He's doing the teamwork right now. All of Seattle just really pushing through the time. They're getting this first initial time, so it's going to be up to Cleveland to try to break in through here and get to the next rotation.
And they are trying to be able to contest the time on this a little bit, as we see Chicago Misfire just pushing back a little bit, trying to play a little bit more together on this next hill, as I believe they're giving up a little bit on P1 on it. What should be the smart moves to do is from this point of view, but Doc and them are just tearing through at this point, and we got Hoops going on that. Oh no, he's going on the long flank on it to get behind there to get the spawns back on it.
Cleveland though in the hill right now. Seattle waiting for their teammates to really push in through that hill, but Cleveland is still in the time. It's JT with a nice little 2-piece onto time, and he's holding top. He's holding the books right now, waiting for his teammates to really get with him. Psychotic Pig pushes out the outside, and Seattle gets back in the hill, but Cleveland still really fighting for it. He's got a nade in hand. He nades the top. Does he get a kill? That's 4 down for Cleveland, but Seattle is still pushing.
No, Seattle is pushing in hard, but in respect of a SBD Doc, he's rotating back for the next hill. Believe they're giving up that 13 seconds on it, but nope, I do not. I'm completely wrong on that, as JT still pushing into that hill, but unfortunately Psychotic Pig does take him out there.
Cleveland is going to get some very valuable time on that hill. They get the scrap. They get about 35 seconds on that hill, so not bad at all. Seattle though does have the rotation to next, but it is Stigmathy hitting the back. JT though playing so perfectly. There's one more hit in the back. It's Psychotic Pig. Psychotic Pig making a huge play for his team. If his team can get with him, they can really shake things up. Fluids with another big kill onto More Power, but Seattle just doing such a great job of slaying through the inside of the hill, and JT ends it with another big 2-piece. Who else?
The man, the myth, the legend is just showing his true colors on this map right now. Man is 11-5 off rip with 28 seconds on the hill. Was on a good 3 streak, but was taken out by Psychotic Pig. But Hoops over there going to get a nasty two-piece, but unfortunately gets naded out of that one. But his teammates Doc and Power have taken up the lead for it. As they're still trying to push into the hill. We have, oh, not Seattle Sloths misread that one against Cleveland Misfires. Are trying to do their best to be able to contest and to put as much pressure back onto them as possible. But right now, Miss Power is going into the mid-map and picks up 1 kill on it, but he's pushing with his teammates in the back there. Oof. It's great to see this game play out here. Loving all of it.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths just doing such a great job of slaying out, similar to how they did in that map 1 Berlin. But, you know, it's a big 2-piece for JD, trying to really break things up. But as I say that, he gets taken down. And, you know, another mixy hill. I mean, the Books hill could be really hard to hold, I'll be honest. But Seattle's doing the best they can with it. JT is on a 5 spree. He gets that glide bomb. And that can be big on a couple of these hills, especially the next one. That's a 6. He's got 2 streaks now. Is that a 7? And there's an 8. I mean, this guy is just flying.
9. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. JT is going absolutely insane right now. And gets taken down by JD, but that was such a play out of JT. Good Lord.
That was a massive tear that man just had on that. 20-7. 20-7.
It looks like the game might have scanned and repaired itself if they want to win this map. So, you know, just a little bit of a rain check on that map real quick, but we're back straight into it. And Stigmathy and Co are looking to shut down the powerful Seattle Sloths team.
Let's see how this goes as far. Wow. All 3 get taken out immediately. SPD Doc picks up 2. As we see Hoop picks up another, the last one to get. As they're trying to push back into the hill, Cleveland Misfire. But Power has something to say about that. He is not letting them come on to this point. As
yeah, Seattle Sloths off to a fantastic start. More Power just off a great, you know, he's just piecing all over the place. There's another 3-piece for Power right there. The whole team is just playing off on all cylinders right now. They picked up where they left off. JD with a nice 2-piece, but it's no match for the Seattle Sloths team. They're just holding this hill, and they're not giving it up.
Dog second off huge on that 5 spree, but was taken out by Psychotic Pig. But still, the man went on a straight tear on that. Love to see it. As the team is preparing to go to P2 on this. But Fluids, Jay and Fluids again have something to say about that. As the Gambit bombs are starting to fly. But Psychotic Pig is still going on this tear out there. Taking down Hoops and JT with it. I think the man needed that regain right there, and he's trying to make a statement right now.
Yeah, Power doing a great job. He was finessing his way outside of that hill, but it is Hoops and JT with all the kills around him to make sure that they get that time. It's Power in the hill one more time. He picks up a nice little piece, and there's a second piece for him. 8 and 4 off the break. Him and JT, you know, back at it again. They are just flying all over the place. They're at 52 right now. Only 100 more to go before they've won this game.
And we see it here. Hoops trying to pick up a 2-piece, but unfortunately they do get away from him. But Power is still staying out there with Doc. Unfortunately, Psychotic Pig has taken him out. We've seen a lot of Psychotic Pig up in this kill feed. I am liking this. Psychotic Pig with 7 and 7 on this. Seems like he's been frying a lot more, but the man is trying to make a statement here, trying to push his team to the limits.
Right now, it is Seattle Sloths, though. They had the rotation to this next hill, and they're holding it right now. Player 6 sneaks through. It's Stigmathy, but Fluids takes him down. There's 3 dead for the Seattle Sloths, and there's the 4th one. They are spawned up, and they need to get this hill. Cleveland Misfires need to hold this time if they want to get back into this game. They got a nice 30 seconds of chunk they can get here, but there's 2 down around the hill, and it's Power right there just taking them down. And it's just looking so hard from the side of Cleveland. I mean, this Seattle Sloths team is just doing such a great job of holding all the cuts, and JT on another 3 streak just like that. Sitting at 13 and 6. The More Power and JT collective are sitting at a nice 25 and 12 start right here to the game. Psychotic Pig is looking for him, but he cannot find him in the back. So Cleveland is on the rotation. You see Fluids in the back, but Seattle Sloths just have all of their players in the hill right now, and there's a streak called in.
Man, if Power and JT were not a duo before, I believe they need to just duo up right now. Those 2 are just phenomenal together. They're literally just doing magic out here, and it's amazing.
Yeah, the power of the MP40s out of those two is just looking so fantastic right now. SPG Doc with another MP40 out right now. We might have 4 MP40. No, Hoops got a automaton out, so that's that flex gun we see. So we got 3 MP40s on the side of Seattle and 1 automaton. Seattle sitting at 95 to 49, but let's not forget, once they get to 160, 170, the game is over. So 70 more points until they lock this one up and close the series out. Seattle Sloths are up 2-0 right now in the lobby in the series, but JT is still picking up pieces no matter what map it is.
Oh, the man just says, I dominate every map out here.
Oh. Jumps off the map just like that. But that happens every once in a while. But Cleveland Misfires do kind of have the rotation to this hill. They pick up a couple kills, but they need to pick up this time right now. There's one more. Fluids gets a nice kill onto Hoops. He's 15 and 13 right now, trying to lead his team to victory with that MP40. And, you know, they're bringing it back. They got 30 seconds of hill time they could get right now, but JT is on the outside, and he's looking to lurk and get some kills. He backs up 20 and 9. The MP40 man is just, you know, on it right now. He gets taken down. You know, this is looking good for Cleveland right now. They're making some nice kills across the board. JD with a big 3-piece on a 3 streak right now, and there's only one more over there. It's Hoops, and he takes him down. It's a big 2-piece for Hoops. I mean, these teams are just looking so great all around.
Oh, it's looking really back and forth on this one now. Cleveland Misfires is definitely trying to hold out on this and push it to the map 5. I hope it goes to there. Making this magical come around right here would be so great to watch. As Hoops tries to go and push into P1, but unfortunately gets taken out. Going back to the scene, JT picks up 1 in the back. Everyone else is dead on the hill. He's just waiting for his teammates to come and support him on it.
Psychotic Pig. He made a big entry kill. But Seattle Sloths are still in the time. If they hold the rest of this, they will be able to close this one out. And that's a nice 4 dead out of the team. Hoops and Doc doing their best right now. And they're looking for the kills. They get taken down. They get the hill taken from them just like that. But, you know, they're not going to be able to close it out on this hard point yet. Cleveland's still in a position to bring this back if they can go on a crazy run right now. And there's the Gammon Bomb like we were talking about before. Seattle on the rotation, but Cleveland still in a position to break this.
Oof. As we're just seeing the Gammon Bombs are flying out there. Psychotic Pig in the back of the spawn there, trying to pick up some kills, and the regang spawns on it, but unfortunately gets taken out by SPG Doc. And we're just looking at Fluids here, just holding his angle for the next hill. As he gets 1, is he able to play his life? No, Doc is back in there again to pick up the good old revenge kill on him. Psychotic Pig on his place. Nope, still unfortunately gets taken. That's 4 down for Cleveland Misfires on there. As we are looking at it, did I read that backwards? I did.
They got the pieces though, and they're in the time. Seattle Sloths only with around 10 more, 15 more points to go in order to win this game. And right now they're slaying so heavily. It's player 6 on the outside, but JT shuts them down. JT and more power, still the all-stars of this team. And at 160 to 105, it's almost over right now.